What up, world? South Arkansas Trill Talk. You tuned in, Scully B. Shit, tonight we got Sky Jackson coming. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a R&B singer, man. Probably the new Tank, you know what I'm saying? Trying to let people see how it really go in the world, you know what I'm saying, man? Come through, drop a little jewels and shit, man. You know me. Shit, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling tonight, Friday night. Hope everybody out there driving safe, having a blessed night out there. Much love, man. No, I don't own the music in the background. You know, we gonna keep Boots going. You know, Boots keep coming with that hard gutter shit, story for everything, best storyline. I can tell a nigga, niggas can hate it, but niggas gotta respect the Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? King out there. You know what I'm saying? Salute everybody that tuned in last time, man. You know what I'm saying? We dropped jewels all over, man. Hit it, man. Start liking the channel. Send stars. Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Share, man. Share the hell of a talent that you see, man. You know, I just be want people to know that everything be a fish over here. You know what I'm saying? We can do this anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over now. So I have to keep myself together with this internet shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get myself together, don't be all ghettofied and shit, you know what I'm saying? What's up, my nigga Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Tune in, man. We go bring Wayne's World to the table out there soon, man. Shit, get our shit going, man. Keep it going, man. Like I said, man, I'ma bust on some shit before we get started and shit before I bring, you know what I'm saying, Sky on, man. But like I say, shout out to all the R&B singers, you know what I'm saying, Sarah B, you know what I'm saying, shit, you know what I'm saying, Black Barbie out there, you know what I'm saying, shit, if you in the state making noise with the R&B females and shit, fuck with me, we can do interviews, shit, you on the rap shit, fuck with me out there. But if I'm bringing Sky on, man, much love out there to everybody, man, I'm gonna get more people in here and shit, man. We just go chill out and vibe and shit, man. Let them niggas know, man. Let us grind get started and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Hell of a mix, hell of a master. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, production a motherfucker. I'm gonna bring them on in here, man. Let them know where it's at, man. Much love out there to everybody tuned in and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all love every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put them on in. See if you where he at. Much love out Arkansas Trill Talk. Tuned in with Sky Jackson out there, man. Much love, man, on the R&B tip, man. Bring R&B back. You know what I'm saying? Shout my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Lil Rob out there, you know what I'm saying? R&B King, motherfucker. He been doing his thing. And much love out there. Trendsetter with this. You know what I'm saying? R&B tip. You know what I'm saying? But I bring Sky Jackson on. What's up, man?
Hey,
you good, man?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this stuff out. I'm technical, but not that technical.
Hey, get the camera right, man. I'm just getting my vibe started and shit. I'm always the nigga late. I don't want to be on nobody's time. You feel me?
Okay.
But it's all good behind the scenes, man. What's up with you? You good?
Yes, sir. Had a great day today. How your day been?
It's been good, man. Can't complain and shit, man. Still swinging and banging and shit. Joining the Parties Club out there. You know how we do it. For real. Man,
Yep.
Introduce yourself out there. Tell people who you is and what you got going on out there and how they can reach you on all sites you're on, what's happening now. Tell them what's popping with you.
Hey, okay. Well, what's up, El Dorado and surrounding areas? I'm from this area. I've been singing since I was a child. Started out in the church. Migrated in the school choir. I picked up instruments and started playing on piano, the trumpet, bass. That's how I picked up I can play it. It has just led me into doing music. I got into oratorio when I was in high school, and it actually taught me some real core and information about music, you know, how to properly sing and make a note. And you know, that is something that is real. But I don't know, it was something about that being in high school. I just knew, you know, I'm supposed to be singing. I always said, and even my grandma have always said that when you have to be sad, you can do that one thing. And me, I've always said it was singing. When I'm mad, when I'm frustrated, when I'm, happy, when I just got paid, I can always sing. No one can take that away from me. So, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, Killer Wayne? What's up, Lola? That's my aunt. That's my fam right there.
That's what's up.
I really started music 2018 when I left college, SAU, Southern Arkansas University, Magnolia. You get to those new experiences, and for some reason, in those present moments, you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be. But when you can look back on them, you can obviously say that I've learned something. I actually needed to go through those experiences from the low end to high, the nitty-gritty, and it kind of just started this mood setter. That's where I came up with this name. It's Sky. That's my artist name, but then it's the mood setter. That's the atmosphere. That's all the stuff I can do with that name and under that name. That I'm going to be doing. But it started there. I got into this class at SU called Encore. It was ran by one of my good friends. Her name is Cherry Davis. And first day in class, she trying to get to know everybody. And lead you mind, nobody knowing I can sing. I'm a freshman. Ain't nobody, looking for me. I'm not there looking for nobody. I'm just trying to see, what is this new experience of college about? So we start auditioning, and I auditioned for some of the singing parts. And it was this Justin Timberlake song, I Can't Stop the Feeling, I believe. And I don't know, she went crazy. And it was just that little moment right there that's really sparked something big. And I hadn't even had this conversation with her, but I can truly say if I had never got into that class at SAU in college, I probably wouldn't be Sky the Moveset. I wouldn't be singing. I wouldn't be putting out music. Because what happened the rest of the year, we were literally practicing real songs, real choral pieces, real stuff to take time on to produce in front of people, in front of the school. We would travel from school to school, different high schools, just promoting the cause of college, kind of being like president ambassadors of the school, but encore. And 9 times out of 10, I was singing, I was leading the song, or I was the special act. And I took that moment, those special moments, to say that, damn, excuse my French, but I am who I am. I was like, damn, this is honestly an example of what it is to be on tour, to go from city to city realistically, to actually seeing the real people you don't know, just to move the crowd with a little ooh and ah. It was just so important to me to just be on point, for those causes, because in those moments, I'm doing service, I was leadership, friendship, service. I was still giving a service out, but yet I was having fun with it and looking out into the world. Like, that's what the R&B artists is, the celebrities. That's what everybody is doing. I'm like, they doing what they love. I said, I'm doing what I love, and I'm in college. I said, I can only imagine when I got into the the bigger world, the more adult things, would come of it. And so now I'm here. It's 2023 now. Just from 2018, I've made Detached, Intentions. I put out one EP, and now I'm coming out with another project that's dropping Thanksgiving this month. I just released On My Way with my homeboy King Kilo Quez. Some of y'all may know him, but he's a cool dude. He's very talented. We started collabing around 2020, and I don't know, we just went with the flow. We listened to a beat and then just make something with it, put it out, or we'll just save it for a future preference. But that's honestly that's who I am. I'm Sky. I've always sung. I've always said I should have been on this path a long time ago. But destiny is destiny. Fate is obviously fate. And you you exist to be in your present moments whenever that be, you know. And I guess it's just time, you know. I feel that motion and that energy again, that rise in action. And I just gotta press it. I gotta push. Like I gotta go forth with no judgment. And honestly, not even caring who like the music and who don't like the music. It's content. I feel like it's timeless, unlimited. I can do it whenever I want. And it's something I'm giving back into the world. I sing about love and different perspectives, different levels. Um, I paint. I paint with the words and with the sounds and the melodies and the harmonies that I come up with. And I'm just pressing and manifesting, you know, the big stage, you know, me actually owning it, my own, the move setter logo on the back, you know, my own background singers, my own band. I'm currently looking for real people that want to actually be down for the cause, you know. I even pay, I don't care, this is for a bigger purpose, you know. I no longer just see Sky the move setter, Skylar Jackson behind Sky the move setter. It's about healing, you know, it's about love and transmutation of energy. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, and that's something important when I'm thinking about my music because how I get it started, it's a whole ritual, you know. I'm not shy or prideful to hide that because that's the makeup. That's a real important component how I, you know, produce. I set the mood. I got to set the atmosphere while I'm trying to set a tone, you know. And hey, I just
Hey,
try my best.
hey, you doing damn good, fam. That's what people need to know, how to get to know the artist and to know what the artist's about and everything. I salute you for all that. And my first question for you is how to transition from coming from a spiritual background, like a church background, and crossing over into R&B more as in a sex related type of situation. You be wondering like how people out there feel about the spiritual world and people going to the R&B world from the gospel world. What's your transition opinion on people making gospel music and people making R&B music? What can you stress about that on the transition you coming from the gospel level to R&B? Because you got some hell of a shit right now and it's a hell of a track. And I salute you what you know out there with the music game and how you coach the production of it anyway. But tell people about that part of what's your experience with that.
Okay, well, I must first start by saying, growing up, I've always, well, a lot of people have got made to go to church, first of all. It wasn't a choice, it was get your ass up and go. And I was always out, all my mom's five kids, the rebellious one, but not disrespectful, you know. I was on rebels to say that, what about my opinion, even being young? And so I
Hey
was always reading the Bible.
Sam, hold up for a minute. Hey, push your camera back some and your voice back because it seems like you're dragging. It seems like you keep, what's the name? I'm going to hit it and I'm going to try to buff it later.
Okay.
But get you a good connection and stuff. I don't want your voice sound like no echo and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You good now. Let me hear you talk right quick. Let me get your voice
You can
right. I was
hear,
trying
you
to tell you a while ago. I'm going to buff it though.
you
So we
can
on
hear.
signals and shit. I can hear you still, but I don't want your camera freezing up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was on my end. I'm gonna see is it on your end, and just go along with that what I was saying. But I just wanted to make sure everybody was out there tuned in because instead of people coming on and stuff. But
Okay. You can still hear me?
yeah, I can hear you good now. But what's that experience about from the coming from the spiritual lifestyle going into the R&B world? You know what I'm saying? What's that was all about that transition?
So, like growing up, I always got made to go to church. It wasn't like a choice. It's not that I didn't want to. It was just the cause. I'm always, even as a child, I always was trying to find a purpose in a cause. Why? I always would ask why I have to do something. Why this and that. And so I just grew up, went to college, and got some information on different life preferences, you know, spiritual this and that, and dabbling here and there, and just putting the facts in line in order, you know. And you know, I just dropped my guard. I just took my religious clothes off because I felt personally, and nobody's affected or it's nobody's fault, you know. I just personally felt that I'm not able to be my own self because I don't know, the force out there, this and it, or the greatest, entity or the God, isn't it? I said, that's not why I'm here. I'm here for a different purpose. But I don't know that if this is shielding me. I always believed in even a higher God, not, Jesus is not on the same level or some stereotypical, person in line with that. I've always, tried to do right, but I've always been that person to say you don't have to follow all that to be a good person, to live a good life, to have wealth or earn frequency or higher frequency from another person. You don't have to do none of that. It's just be a good person, a sincere person, and find whoever you are, find whatever sound that comes out your body, no matter if you're talking to someone or singing to a group of kids or reading a book. It's something that's a part of the soul's purpose, when you get to the refinement of whoever you are. And so I sing and I do like I said earlier, I do it while I'm happy, I do it while I'm mad, sad. And I figure out in my life and my purpose, that's it. That's what I have to do. That's the tool that I have to use that I've already, been born with. Transmutation of energy, the riffs and the runs, the oohs and the eyes are effective. They're going to touch you and move you. So it's something going on there that we can't really hear and see. But I took my religious clothes off and I just said, this is my life. I'm going to worship. I'm going to do whatever I want as long as it's good. I got to do it fully if I'm going to do anything and look good doing it. And so I just started singing. I started dropping my guard and doing more of present stuff, being in my present moments and feeling my present moments with everything that I can to contain my peace of wellness, my all knowing, my growth. Because I figure in my present moment, that's when I can grow. When I'm not thinking about the past or the future, I'm present. I ain't got no other choice but make the best out of it. And so I choose music to be in my present. And I also choose to share it, the reason why I'm on this career now.
That's what's up.
I know
What
I said
you think about? I'm gonna give you a question on that. Singing with feelings and singing with emotions. What's the difference with you out there? Because some people sing with feelings to make money, and then some people sing with emotions to come out they shell out there. What can you say about feelings and emotions? What can you say about the R&B tip when it comes to feelings and emotions out there? What's the difference to you?
Well, first, it's my understanding that to me, feelings are emotions as well as emotions are feelings of the body. Because, you get a feeling, you're going to get a thought. You get a thought, you're going to get a feeling. So there are one, always have been. But in music, it's some people do it for money. Some people do it from the heart. That's where I figure you're talking about with the emotion, related to the heart and the brain coherence. Um, it's honestly, it's really no difference. It's all about making a good sound now. And now that I'm grown, way grown, I can look back. Even in a bigger industry, it's always been about making a good sound. No matter if you can sing the best of harmonies and riffs and runs, it's always been about having a good sound because a good sound going to project a feeling that's supposed to be related to, love and peace, a good feeling that the body's going to go through. So that's just my understanding of it in music. Um, Me myself, when I'm recording, like I told you, I have a ritual, and I don't mind opening up and going in about it. But I have a ritual where I meditate, or I light a few incense and candles, go in my personal space, and just empty myself out. I don't care if I cry, sing, write something, write a poem or two, look at a movie, but I have to do something and put motion there so I can grab the other energy that is around, that's always been around, that, we need to tap into. And I just, say a few words for my intention, my physical intention, because in the mind, it's only so much that you can do sometimes. You have to be physical to push the effect of it. I say spirit or the highest or divine source, I'm on a journey and I have a purpose right now. And if you will, send the creative sources to me. Real quick prayer, manifestation, or, whatever you want to call it, mind thought. You can even be quiet while you're saying it. Um, I like to drink. I'm
Yeah.
grown. I probably, have me a shot or two or a beer or even a mixed drink. And I just go with the flow because, those are called spirits as well. But if you have a good mindset and you can be mature about it, you can use it at your will, not too much. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do it in my sessions. And it's just being real. I mean, it's always been here. This is an industry. Sometimes you need a buzz or two to get your mind rolling so you can actually go to work. And that's that.
Yeah. Hey, I know you get a lot sounding compared to a young Tank, a new fresh Tank. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a hell of a sound out there. What in your perception the way you feel like R&B missing out there? What? Because it's like we listen to old school R&B out there, the ones that can move from the beginning of the album to the end of the album. What do you consider a young talent R&B out there? Because sometimes they say R&B undied based upon it's not nobody to carry on a new generation based upon once you get in the industry they change up. You have to have your music group and all that. You feel me? Your own band. You know what I'm saying? What can you say about on your journey of being young in this game? And too many people don't want to take that chance because you have to sell way more units with R&B than you do rap music. You feel me?
Yeah.
What can you say about being in the big fields? Because you get coaching artists, you get what I'm saying. You have to know your game when it comes to the R&B and know what's a hit song, not your hit song, but being able to sing other people's hit songs. How that challenge is with your voice and knowing you have to deal with the R&B world and the young world, because Arkansas ain't got no young R&B singers that's really successful. Neo, he from Camden, and he left to be successful. To have to leave Arkansas for that. What can you say about your R&B sound to that world out there on the young world? Give them some game on what they need to do better for it as being a young person with this R&B.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna say I only talk from experience because I know like some people like to overshadow, and it's real easy to fluctuate what you actually have been through and done. For R&B, I feel like whoever and whenever R&B was set in the time frame of this world, that was then. And knowing that evolution is something that you're not gonna get away from. It's about evolving. Nothing's gonna ever sound the same. You can always think back and access an old sound and recreate it, or reverb it, or reverse engineer it and bring it back and do something cool with it that reminds you of something old. But we'll never be able to time travel back and get that good stuff that was set in stone that even gave me the inspiration to sing out. And I feel it's the downfall of America and even the whole world that wants the same history. That's his story. That's old. You can't get that back. You done that then and there. That's why it's recorded so you can go access it. But you do have many different artists that gives it up for the people that set the tone and that made R&B be what it is today. And that's cool, but it's all about evolving. I love R&B, alternative, house, hip hop, rap. I'm just that artist that's not gonna turn down the sound. I'm gonna always give it a try, whatever it is. But for upcoming artists, even including myself, I would say just express yourself. Be a true, firm believer of yourself. Stop looking so far out into the world and, oh, they sound like this, they sound like that, or I'm going to do a Tank beat, or I'm going to try to sound like Tank. No. If you naturally do that, cool. Everybody have a different, something different about them that they can even push and create to something else that can be abundant and blissful and put in the service to, get abundance from it and money and etc. what you need in life. But I feel like they go wrong when they get so caught up in the celebrity of what it is or what it's not, because it's a service and it's about time. You know, you put 10,000 hours in the studio, you should have some albums, you should have something you done created. You was at work for them 10,000 hours. So it's like, it's no longer about looking out to the world, it's about looking within and creating from within, you know, because you're gonna begin to do it so much, you're gonna get to love yourself and your sound. So it's like, it's almost like meditation and healing. It's some form of meditation almost, if you look at it. And so I figure the world should just, I wouldn't say fully just stop looking out, you know, listen to other celebrity artists, because it's so many unheard people around, people in the town, so many people that sound just as well as them, you know, they can come up with so much more, but they only given a circumstance and a chance here and there, you know, even when they trying to push themselves, because the world evolves together. They gravitate around some of the same general ideas, around the same general subjects as far as music. You ain't got another choice but follow along with the rest. And for an example, it's like if 10 other people in the class like JoJo, and you got 3 other people like Sam, and Sam is a damn vibe, you know, and JoJo will just be everywhere doing everything, you know, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. It's just gonna be them 3, because majority of the people are just following along, you know, while the 3 over there are just the heathens, the other people that like the different stuff. But
Yeah.
eventually those 10 other people are going to migrate over here to Sam from JoJo, you know, because they're gonna be getting so much of the same stuff, you know, same sound, same name, same concept, same videos with guns and drugs. We see it. It's stereotypes, it's archetypes. It's done. Get over it and move on. Keep evolving. Don't stop there, because they've done it so much in music, and not only just R&B, but in other genres, that everybody follows that. Everybody think the image of that is that, or everybody think a rapper has set the tone for that, and it's not. It's crazy. So I feel like
Yeah.
the R&B artists, and all upcoming artists, from beginning, middle, been doing it 10 to 15 years. I figured, think about music as art, like you're painting always. If your picture was green, if your tree that you're painting on the canvas was green and blue, it's yours, and should nobody judge it. And I know it is some kind of social concept of music where it should sound somewhat, you know, professional. I figure that is something when you want to sell it and market it and want to grow somewhere with it. But the bottom line is what's in your mind and what you're gonna say and what you're gonna sing, that's yours. And should nobody judge it. That's why
Yeah.
people fluctuate towards certain artists, you know, that's their vibe, or that's the rapper's vibe. That's how many fans he have, because that's how many people, you know, fuck with the vibe. But, you know, I figure artists should just focus on themselves. Should go back to the vision boards and figure out what's their purpose and what they're creating. You know, I figure we got off of that kind of stuff.
Hey, what you think about the difference on? We gonna go with the Facebook game because I was gonna talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it with you, uh, from followers and friends, because you know, followers, you can have something in common with followers. Y'all might be out grinding, y'all might be out posting content, y'all might doing some digital creative shit, and your friends see the same shit that everybody see. We might have the same friends and everything, but they don't support you like your followers will do. What can you say about people liking what you do, so they go follow you? You feel me? Based upon
Yeah,
your music, your production, your sound out there, how you're experiencing with followers. I know you see it on the book where people be having a lot of followers, and it's best to have followers than friends, because you know friends be taking up space out there. But what's your perception with followers and friends based upon they got it now that people can follow each other, and sometime when you go back and engage, You see, you place the same way if you sharing each other link for link, you can go back and engage and see who got what's in common with you more than your friends out here. They ain't gonna support your dream. So basically, what I'm saying is, you getting used to the stranger world with your sound. You feel me? Other
Yeah.
than people might know you got that sound already, but ain't go embrace it like strangers do. What's your perception with followers and friends out there based upon pushing your craft out, being from a small ass town? You know, people go support you so long. What's your experience of getting yourself out there with followers and friends? That's what I'm gonna say.
What's my experience from getting myself out there with followers and friends?
Cause you
First to
know,
say,
like people can follow you. You can get more followers than you can have friends. And people that follow you really have shit in common with you. You feel me? Like they
yeah,
might be singers, they might be rappers, they might be people pushing shit every day. But your people on friends, shit, they might just be lurking on pages all day and see what's go down their timeline. They ain't really supporting what you doing, but followers go support you out there. Same way if you got a show out there, motherfucker go come to your show because they like your music, they want to hear what you're about. Other than your friends, your friend might don't even want to buy a ticket because they too goddamn high. You feel me? What's
yeah.
the world? Who supports you more out there? Strangers or people that call themselves friends and family out there? What can you say about that?
I've always spoke about it. Sometimes I made a post or two and probably even deleted it because I was like, "It's Sky, get out of it. It is not that serious. Fuck them. If they ain't on it right now, they're gonna be on it then."
Yeah,
um, I just feel like some people, like popular people, I don't care what nobody say about me. I've never thought I was a popular person. I've been the nit gritty bully growing up. Nobody
yeah,
can protest. It's not for them to protest to it, but it has shaped the way I view the world and my own perception and how I treat people. I try to treat people well. I don't want nobody to feel bullied or hurt or harmed or like they can't fit in or like they can't sit at the table, something like that. I don't know.
yeah,
I was just been kind, and sometimes that kindness give me so many opportunities to connect with so many people, and I just be so blessed and so in awe most of the time, like it'd be crazy. I could just come in the room some days and boom, I got an opportunity.
yeah,
And I put on social media one picture and boom, it's a few hundred likes or something like that. And I'll be like, damn, this is crazy. I said, I know these people. I don't know personally every last one of these people that's responding or mentioning or like liking, but I know something about them that they can be like, hey, that's Skylar, or hey, that's Skylar Movesetter, or I listen to your music. Even though I don't probably just see it on my streams right now in my hometown, I literally see every other place but El Dorado, Arkansas. Arkansas, period. And that's my like first purpose to like push it, push it, push it. Cause it's like it's no other reason why I shouldn't be there if I grew up in this town, excelled in this town, been through a lot in this town, know a lot of people in this town, and they know me and they know what I do. Every something that I post should be he in his career. Let me share his stuff, not because I just like it, because he's serious and he just not anybody that's just doing it just for fun. I get paid off my reels. Meta paid me for my United Masters and Destro Kid. Reactions count, this and that, and it's crazy the world shifting to that. But evolution, you can't take that away. I mean, you got to evolve with it. You got to do something with your skills and talent somehow. And I figure every artist and every person with the business that ever try to promote themselves or something naturally wishes and wants that first from their family, friends, co-workers, the people in the community, hell, the whole town. I figure it's this natural impulse and emotion that comes in us that just wants to be seen and heard and supported because 9 times out of 10, everything in this world built and made and evolved, we gotta support that. We gotta go to the store and buy that. We gotta, buy clothes. We gotta listen to other people's small businesses rise to success. How come we can't? How come even a simple person just starting promote their song, share it? They just put their heart to the side just to put something out that was personal, that became public. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. I figure people gonna always be stuck in their ways until they see the motion. And sometimes I figure now that motion is seeing that you are compatible with the rest, or you can be successful just like the rest of them, or like the bigger people, or you have the look, you have the sound, you have something that's going to make me flock to you, be attracted to you, share your stuff, something. If it's the teeth, if it's the skin, if it's the hair, if it's the body, if it's the way you sound, the way you sing, it's something there that's going to pull a person, and especially when it's sincere.
Yeah. What can you say about support from white and black out there based upon we come from like a interracial city where you got interracial family these days, white and black families, to where it's really ain't caught up in slavery no more. Because I know you've been to school, you be smart, we be with the educational side of black side, or you have to get along with the other race out there. And sometimes the other race can open up the door more than your own color can. What can you say about the other race support out there more than your own kind sometimes? Because people don't want to be considered doing something for the money, and they don't want to consider staying one place with their talent out there. They want to move around. But where most of your clubs that you've been at that listen to your music based upon really support, you think the other color support more than blacks? What can you say about support between the color barriers?
Well, having a dashboard, and I can see like specifically who are my listeners, their demographic, white, black, Mexican, Hispanic, uh, Asian, Australian. I see it. And I'll be real, because that's the move set is about moving in love and being truthful and enlightened and being real. Most of my people, my listeners, is the other demographics. And that's one of my frustrations. Like, even in my hometown, I'll be like, people are really going hard. People are doing something they love. And you will get on social media and share something crazy, then something that's business related that can take somebody far. I always have said really it only take 10 people, honestly, to spark a movement. That's 10 real
Yeah,
quick shit. And it's not something that nobody's asking for. It's just what happens when 10 shares come into play. You know, it reaches the globe, and word of mouth is also something that's good as well. But demographic wise, I figure it's all about being together, looking the part, like I said earlier, just to try to reach out to the different people, the whites or the Caucasians, I'm sorry, Asians, Hispanics. It's all about just trying your best, and whatever the best is related to something that's general, and outside of that, it's all you and your personality, your unique, whatever it makes you unique that you can bring to the table or bring as a service, they can give back, or they can make a person feel well enough to revisit it again, whatever that it product is. You know what I mean? So my demographics is all over the place, and I'm not choosy. I want everybody to listen to my stuff. Right now, I'm pushing my EP music across seas because, when it's over there and you make a certain amount of streams, that's more for you. But outside of that, what's the bigger purpose? You're reaching the globe. Even when you're in one place and you hadn't yet physically traveled on a private jet, or, first class on a regular plane or a bus or across the world, you're doing it. You're already doing it. And you're going to keep doing it until you have to get put there to really do it live. And that's going to be on your own time and on your own realness to say that you are who you are, and you're going to continue to love what you do and do it consistently. So all that,
yeah,
it's going to immediately attract all type of people. It's so many, demographics out here that's mixed up, white, black, Mexican, this and that. it's so much culture that's being passed and trade and barter. It's so much going on in exchanging energy. I figured like the world's gonna honestly have a no music period is gonna have a one genre one day. Once upon a time, I figured it's just gonna be this one genre and it's just gonna be music.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna put a question with that on what I was thinking about on like being in the R&B game. You know how sometimes the R&B people they make songs out there, or just say they first album do good, they second album might don't do good as they first album, but they might have some good songs out there, probably didn't make the charts and all that type of stuff. But what can you say about your music based upon pushing out to the world? Based upon you might have some hella bangers out there that were considered good songs to you, no matter if they reach the charts or not. Do you think as having music these days when people albums don't do good as their other albums and they don't reach the charts or sell many albums, they don't mean they're failures? Some do you feel like your music still will be inspiration no matter if it hit the charts or not? Because you know some people be want to know how the run being the R&B singer sometime, and the R&B singers might flop as they say. Oh man, it one hit wonder type shit. You feel me? What can you say about having feel good music? Because you know you might make feel good music and want to leave it at that, no matter if it hit the charts or not. What can you say about looking at that world and think, okay, if I hit a big lick on this first album or the second album might do it good, people might just never get in to know you. But the second album, they really got to know that you actually did it for the love and the money too. But it's like the love of music sometimes. I don't consider people failures when they make music that they don't hit the charts the same. What can you say about just having that experience and want to make better music out there? You feel me? If your first music hit, how can you feel about better music? Are you making music for the world to love? Because you know some people that make music for their hood, they be act like they hood is on people want to listen to it. What can you say about that part of people on making feel good music other than worry about hitting the charts out there? Because you know people stop their career when they think they ain't selling, ain't nobody listening. You know everybody ain't heard your music. You might want to have to go somewhere else to support it and promote it. But what can you say about that?
Well, first of all, I've been there before. I promise I've been there before where I've wanted to just give up because I was worrying about the wrong damn thing. I was not focused on Scott or Movesetter. I was not looking inside myself, and this speaking through every artist if they've been there before. We wasn't speaking, we wasn't listening to ourselves. We wasn't focused on ourselves. We wasn't believing in ourselves. We wasn't pushing ourselves, and we wasn't damn being consistent. Because if we was, and if we were managing ourselves right when we went through what we went through to like want to quit, we wouldn't have been through that. Because anything in life you manage well enough will be well, and anything you don't manage will either die, fall off, or break. It won't be worthy. So I don't know, I had went through a phase and I had to get over it real quick because like I said, I've always sung when I'm mad, happy, sad, real feeling sick, want to end everything, I can always sing. And I know now I'll never give it up. But
yeah.
Well, you were saying, what was you saying? What was the second part of your question?
About, the first album might do good, the second album might don't do just as good. You have to give up, or you want to give up because you feel like you done got caught up in the height of the love of what you doing based upon you ain't even worried. Motherfucker make you more worried about the sales than you feeling good and being happy about what you do. You feel me? Now you don't focus on sales than the love of what you do. What can you say about that world of being a failure to the people? Oh, his album flopped because he didn't make more than the other one, but you probably put a lot of heart in it, probably put a lot of time, or probably been independent other than signed to a label.
Yeah.
You feel me? You understand that?
Like we said earlier, everything is still on a general principle or general purpose. Everybody watches, even when they don't respond or react to a post or even in public, everybody watches, and I know that for a fact now because in this whole of town, over goddamn, gotta be 1,000 people have come up to me and notified like who I am, and I'm like, damn, what? I know for a fact I'm not following you or you're a friend on my social media. I don't know you at all. Like, what? So I
Yeah.
figure keep going. The public is looking. They testing you. It's a percentage of testers out there. It's a percentage of spirit watchers out there. It's a percentage of crazy people looking for crazy music. It's all type of people mixed in out here. So that's why I always say, be on point. Don't try to fake it. Do it. You have to put a sacrifice in your music. That's not meaning killing somebody. That's mean putting money down. Everybody know it. Everybody should know right now that you got to put something to be something. You can't just get it just because. Either you went into the studio and made a hard ass track and hit the ears, and you've been doing it for a while to build up to that energy. You still gave something. You sacrificed something, and it builds. It makes character, not just the fun of it. This is the process. You can't run from it. You have to be consistent so your consistency can rise and build and attract and be connected to other people that are worthy of networking to for the purpose and the cause, you know. So they just got to keep going. I got to keep going. I can't turn back because what's going to happen if a person did that, started something, and they said they failed, those same fans that you had was building, you might lose them. It's going to be even harder to get the job done next time, to build your self-confidence up after you put a cap over yourself, your own self, for not believing in yourself. So it's like you got to keep pushing. Don't judge yourself, but still be in tune with yourself. Don't let your guard down and, just put anything out. It needs to sound good. It needs to be marketable because music is a market. It's not ours, but it's a market where we want our sounds that we create and anything that we come up with to be on. So we got to fit the policy. We got to fit the mold, and we got to go hard, and we have to be in demand. And if you're not coming like that and with that energy, you're just going to have a hard time. Or it's just going to be one of them things where you're going to come in good and easy with however you want to intentionally and manifest it. Either way, you still have to be consistent. Push yourself. Keep going.
That's what's up. Man, well, we'll go in, Road Minute, man. What kind of, based upon, what's your next show? What can somebody see you perform at based upon you think it's more better when people know that you can do that live than just in the studio? What can you say giving people their money worth and just give people in the studio work? What can you say about that?
Well, first of all, I've always sung live. I've just stopped in the past. Well, let me see. I went to college 2016, graduated 2016, high school, college. I think I came back a semester and did it again. But I have a homegirl, her name Julia Daniels, Dr. Daniels' daughter in El Dorado. We went to school together and we just
Hey, your
decided.
camera going in and out. Go back a little bit. Your camera
Uh-oh.
going in.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, go back. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just had a friend, a homegirl, a good friend in high school. We decided to make live music with some covers and trying our best with it around town, PJ's, Maryland's Bar. What is that one? The Mink. I think. What is it? The Mink. This is another bar in town, another other place or two, and we were just trying to keep up with that because we've always said we want to be singers when we got grown, out of high school and college and into our profession. She's a TV anchor right now, so she's doing well. I'm still on my purpose and my journey and my rise. I'm not gonna ever let it go. So I gotta keep going. I literally got to keep shuffling and gotta keep moving under all regard right now because it's just too late. I can't turn back. It's like I'm across the bridge, and if I
Yeah.
turn around, I might fall. You know what I mean? So I gotta keep moving across this bridge. Even after I get to my destination, because once I get to the destination, it's it's just done. I gotta find another destination. So I gotta love this journey while I can. And to me, that's what's gonna bring that success door closer and closer to me. As much fun as I put and energy I put into this, that's what's gonna determine my success rate. And everybody
That's
else is,
what's up.
I feel like everybody else should think like that as well, but obviously everybody don't think the same. I just try to speak and give people different hints or encouragements to just open up their minds, something will shift, spark their interest to want to crave it or be more, to use their voice more, do something musically inclined.
Yeah. Hey, go back to camera, kind of going out a little more. Your voice. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, last one I'm gonna take down there because you say you went to school out there and you were chasing your education and you was getting in the music game at the same time. What can you say about people that chase music and don't chase no education, and you chase your education with the music, but how do it come back and bite people in the ass when they put their career first over everything and then fail? You feel me?
But
And now they ain't got no
we can talk about
education,
this. Yeah.
chasing the dream that really ain't even there no more because they done got old or it extinct on them. What can you say about having the education, the dream too? Because sometimes people be thinking that even when they get money, they still gotta have a dream to spend that motherfucker. Feel me? It's just, what can you say
Yeah.
about that experience of making sure you had your education with the music game? Because some people be thinking they can chase it without the music game. What can you say about that sometimes?
Well, I can say from my own experience and real deal, I didn't finish college. I think I was about to be a junior. I left. I went to college and, I was a freshman. I was experiencing real new stuff, relationships, games, people, fun, the good and the bad. And it actually also pushed me to doing music as well, had a little heartbreak and I had to think about it. I said, let me finally take this in consideration that I can sing for real and go to a studio. Let me record this real quick. But at the time I was making my own beats. I was recording my own self. And I was president of Alpha Phi Mega National Chorus Service Turner Incorporated. I was going to every group on college, everything. Like I was trying to be there, and my attention got off of my academics, and it was too late. I had probably two good chances, and I was already trying to determine, did I fit in? Should I do, college? Should I go to school? Because I don't need that to do music. I said, this is natural. I can learn this and that, take classes elsewhere outside of the institution like that. And I also came to the realization that education is more than academics. I'm sorry, education is more than academics. All these jobs are out here. Most of the people are using none of the stuff that they learned in high school and college. It's only the serious professions. It's only the serious professions or the higher social professions that you probably will actually have to use some stuff, measurements and your engineering skills and out in the field, what you're doing in the jungle, whatever crazy profession that's up here that you actually have to have years under to get. I, ain't nobody, everybody ain't those type of people. We're common people trying to make it, trying to have peace of mind and do stuff we love. And that's something everybody got to say they're a part of it. If you're an angry person, this world ain't for you. And the angry people making the world crazy, this world is not for you. I mean, hey, so that's what it is. You got to come to a realization to say that what's your purpose? Why are you here? Truly, why are you here? You can simplify something that you need to take with you and give to the next. Because just going to school like that, sacrificing that good time, you can be going to a plant job thinking about a real game plan that's mature, building funds to see yourself off to a well life that you can pay for your own schooling instead of being a part of a cultivated system to have insurance and all the stuff that make us be who we are and be in this system control. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like anybody have to have all financial aid, this and that. It's real good that it exists. And I'm not a Trump supporter, this and that, but all that is good while it exists. But it comes to a time to say that be for real. You just spending blank money on stuff that you think is fun. Get to a single purpose. You push it and do it. Be about it. Don't talk about it. Do it and be about it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I salute that question. What you answered it good, man. I'm gonna give you one more. We gonna get out of here, man. And then you
Nah.
tell people how they can reach yourself. But if you have to do something that because as you get older, you learn, then you have to unlearn to relearn. What would you do different in this time that you did different back? What would you do again? What you do different? I'm gonna say is that because we learn to unlearn to relearn. That's why I went on a spiritual journey based upon just like the contradiction in the Bible. We don't know that. We just know we had to go to church or something when grandma was this or that sometime. We didn't know about that it wasn't bad to go out here and learn other religions or any of that. We thought that was wrong if you want like Jesus go strike you down. You feel me? But just
Yeah.
looking at the manual of life, because you're on a spiritual journey, what can you say about that as I'm gonna end it? For this, what you relearning now, even the
What kind of
struggles and all that. What can you
what do
say
you mean
about
like
relearning, unlearning, and relearn?
okay. So it's been a journey. I'm not even gonna lie. It's first started home in your own privacy and etc. Trying to shape your own reality from the inside out, And me growing on a journey like that, being in a family all centered under that, it's overbearing, sometimes. I'm not able to just speak out the true defined meaning. Sometimes it's too analytical for a person to even understand or know. I'm doing, circles around them when to me, I'm hitting it spot on, So looking back, I've learned to listen, to be quiet, to be more humble and understanding. Try to understand on not just your level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perspective and understanding, but even theirs. Even trying to build onto it. Trying to make it be wholesome so you can get that identity of that idea or that thought together so it can make sense for you. And without communication, I mean, you blank, you mute. So I put communication in the front of everything. If you're not communicating the right way, if you're not in that peacefulness, that tone, that peace of mind, whatever you're doing, not only just music, I probably won't even want to speak to you or deal with you. And it's crazy I just said that because most of my professors were assholes. And it's like no matter if I change the class, I always get the sucky professor. And it's just I let that push me. And looking back, I just know to be more sturdy, be more 10 toes down and grounded and more committed to me and for real about it. Don't just skate around because time is of the essence somehow, even when it's not physical. Just an hour a day make it dark outside early. I'm still puzzled. I'm 26 and I love science. I'm still puzzled by it. I don't understand it, just to be committed with yourself and just 10 toes down. Whatever motion you want and your intention you want to push, do it. And so that's pretty much it. Because as time is like years ago, it goes fast. When you in your present moment, 2 years go by quick, 3 years, 4, 5 years. All of a sudden, you're like, dang, that feel like it was just yesterday. And then
Yeah,
before you know it, you looking in the mirror like, I done grown. I said, I'm not that person no more somehow. How did I not see this checkpoint in life?
yeah. That's what's up. Man, I salute you for coming on, man. Go check him out, man. Sky Jackson out there. Tell people how they can reach you, man, from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Tell them how they can get in touch with you and check you out, man. Whether it's on, Apple Music, whatever, man. Let them know how they can get to Sky Jackson out there.
Okay. Well, first of all, you can find all my music on all the platforms. It's money sign. This is important because I have to stop people in their tracks because this artist name is a real artist name. It's money sign KY. It's tattooed on me, so you know it's real. It's Sky. My name is Skylar Jackson, so I went with the money sign KY and the Mood Setter. You can find some of my content on YouTube. My channel is called The Mood Setter. You can find my content on TikTok. It's my TikTok is also The Mood Setter. My Twitter is I am Sky 3_O. My Instagram is also I am Sky 3.0. What's left? I'm on Spotify. It's Money Sign KY, Apple Music, YouTube, Tidal, all the other ones. There's so many of them. Yeah, I'm on everything here. The only one I'm not consistently putting stuff on right now is Twitter because I don't know what the X app is doing. It's just every time I click the app, it's a whole bunch of crazy stuff in the way, and I figure it's in a different algorithm, and I don't want to like put my stuff on that algorithm because that's the only stuff that's going to manifest around it, and that's not the tone I'm trying to set or the atmosphere.
That's what's up, man. Man, much love, man, coming through. You know what I'm saying? South Arkansas Trill Talk. Tune in with Sky Jackson out there. You can check him out, man. You can come back anytime, man. Well, my next place out there, we going to be showing the videos out there. So you get your hot videos. I see you know what I'm saying, your own creation out there. We going to start putting them up there and let people check them out, too.
Okay.
But I see your own bigger vision out there. But, man, you come back anytime. You know what I'm saying? Much love out there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for coming on, man. And I appreciate you for getting a feedback like you did and shit. I let people talk now. I just don't sit back. But you got a hell of a journey. You got a hell of a story, man. Keep it up, man. The streets out here, R&B niggas, street niggas don't really listen to R&B niggas. But, nigga, you got a hell of a punch. And when you got real street niggas listen to your shit, that ain't on no gay shit. It's just on some nigga got that damn tone voice. He know how to work them pipes and shit. So I just want you to know that, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing you, man. Reaching all genders, man. You never know who you're reaching out there. I'm glad you broke that down about emotions and a real man cry. You feel me? Real man show emotion. So I salute you for all that, man. Keep on your journey, man. You come on anytime, man. Much love out there. Sky Jackson, y'all.
Hey,
Appreciate
you.
That's what's up. Yeah.
I'm gonna give a